Hey, what up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here tonight with your WWE King of the Ring 2015 post-show results review, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be going down tonight. This was a very, very fun tournament from the WWE Network. This was honestly one of the things, they're really putting WWE Network on the map this week with all of the specials that they have been doing. You could see, this is a whole week of making sure that the WWE Network is must-see television. Of course, on Monday, you had the Too Hot for Television debut, the Jerry Springer Show. Tonight was your WWE King of the Ring, a 1-hour live tournament. Then on Wednesday, we have the Mick Foley comedy show going to be going on tomorrow. We have the Chris Jericho podcast with Stephanie McMahon going to be going on Thursday. And then Friday, we have the Mayweather versus... I was about to say Pacquiao, but we have the Mayweather versus Big Show, WrestleMania 24. I don't know, when I hear them talk about the show, it sounds like they're just going to be showing the match. But I thought this was going to be some sort of a special, even though they've already done a WrestleMania recall back in the day, talking about the match that went down and all the backstage stuff that went along with it. But tonight's tournament was honestly very, very fun. Nothing really going on except for the matches that were going down, then building up a payback match between Sheamus and Dolph Ziggler. I was thinking that maybe they were going to be doing some sort of, I heard a rumor that they were going to do a tag team match in between the semifinals and the finals, but instead they just showed some promos. One was about the life of Verne Gagne. Another one was an interview with Dolph Ziggler. And then they interviewed the competitors one more time so they could all have a breath and make sure they'd be ready. Of course, Bad News Barrett was coming minutes off of wrestling against R-Truth. Why they didn't have him just stay in the ring and have Neville come to him, I have no clue. But instead, they gave him the 5-minute break to go in the back and I guess cool down, get a drink, whatever he needed to do. And then they brought both guys out with both entrances again. Maybe they were stalling time and just needed the entrance in order to kill the 1 hour with 3 matches that they did there. But the opening match of the night was Neville against Sheamus. The biggest storyline of the match was basically Dolph Ziggler coming out and causing a distraction against Sheamus, and bringing up the fact that Sheamus made a distraction in Ziggler's match in the first round of the tournament, and then also the match at Extreme Rules, they got to be leading to a rematch at Payback, and that was the long-going feud that was going on tonight. But Neville was able to get the win over Sheamus after hitting the Red Arrow. Sheamus looked like something was affecting him after the match when he was walking to the back. I don't think it's going to be a big deal, but it looked like he had done something in his stomach region, maybe pulled a muscle or something like that, but I'm sure he'll be fine. It didn't look like he was selling the effect of the Red Arrow. It looked like he was really hurt, like something was going wrong with him. In the second match of the night, to end out the semifinals, it was Bad News Barrett against R-Truth. Nothing really spectacular about this match. R-Truth leaned over the top rope. At that point, Bad News Barrett put his hand up in the air and gouged R-Truth into the eye. The official was out of position and was able to see it. Bad News Barrett slipped into the ring as R-Truth was trying to get his vision back, and Bad News Barrett put the bullhammer right into his dome, knocking him out. From there, we moved on to the finals, which was Neville going up against Bad News Barrett. They did a really good job of getting Neville over in this match. Neville's job basically was to be believable, that he could stand up against guys like Sheamus. He was able to get the win in the first match due to this, a distraction on the outside, but they made it well known that Neville can hold his own against a guy like Bad News Barrett, and came very, very close to victory, not once but twice. But in the end, Bad News Barrett was able to overpower him and overstrength him and knock him out with that bullhammer, just sending him down. And Bad News Barrett was your winner. He was crowned the WWE King of the Ring for the 2015. I'm hoping that this is a special. I mean, you can't run one of these every week because you can't crown a new king. The king gimmick should be honestly given to a guy for a year, maybe even 2 years. Use it until the point that there's no reason to use it anymore. It's not something like the Money in the Bank, where you become Mr. Money in the Bank and you're carrying around a briefcase. I mean, I don't know. I know they used to do matches to be the king of wrestling, and if somebody beat the king, they became the king. But I think the King of the Ring should be something that just is held up in the tournament, and that's just it. I don't really see Bad News Barrett not losing a match for a year to build up the fact of what the King of the Ring means. I wouldn't be surprised if Bad News Barrett loses a match within a month. Honestly, it's just the way they've treated him. But I'm happy for him. I'm a big fan of Bad News Barrett. Going back to his Nexus days and his core days, he's never really reached the potential that I thought he was going to inside WWE, but the guy's still really, really young. He's got a good long future ahead of him. I know I've fought the good fight for him 1,000 times, especially WrestleMania 29's pre-show when he had the match for the Intercontinental Championship going up against The Miz. I thought there was no business with those guys being in the pre-show. They are the future of the WWE. They should have been featured in a match on the actual WrestleMania show, and I don't think they were on WrestleMania 30, either one. I believe they were both in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. And when it comes down to WrestleMania 31, I think they were in the same spot again. So we'll have to see. I'm hoping the best for Wade Barrett. There's only so many spots, especially with WrestleMania turning into a show where they bring all the retired old guys in. But we'll have to see what goes down. But peace out from the King of the Ring 2015. It was fun to dust it off and bring it back. Hopefully, we'll see it again next year.